Hey everybody, this is Big Gene from Raw Deal, the last big night. I'm here with you guys. It's probably 12:30 in most places. Other places it could be behind the East Coast. St. Louis it could be 11:30. In Cali it could be about what 9:30, 10:30, 9:30. Overseas it could be 6 in the morning. Stephanie Smith, you said. How you boo? She said, "Come time boo, Steph." Rob Coat, what up with you? Out there in Kansas City, Missouri. I just want to tell y'all who's here with me tonight. I'm fine. Um, I don't know if I told some of you guys or some of you guys caught it. I had a tumor as big as a 8 ball. It was pressing on the back of my ribs to my side from my back, and doctors and them had to remove it, and they found out that it wasn't malignant. It wasn't, um, whereas I had to worry about it. I'm trying to show y'all this without letting everybody know where my goods is at. You know what I'm saying? It's about a 6 inch scar that's going across my back now. I'm saying it's about 6 inches that's going across my back. If you see that right there, it's to the end of my back to the middle of my back. But I'm good. Um, I had some complications because if you have diabetes and high blood pressure, and I'm working on it. I'm telling you guys, I'm working on this shit. Um, I had what you called uh, my blood pressure went sky high after surgery, and I caught a fever to 102. And man, I was shaking. They had to put me in this plastic bubble. It's crazy. Um, it came to my bed. The lady had, she said, "You got 6 blankets." I said, "I'm freezing." And I'm shaking. My teeth are shivering, the whole nine, y'all. BAOG, what up with you, boy? Orlando, 0407100. Um, I'm shaking, Nola Maid, and Mr. BMX 210. I'm shaking like, and I can't stop shaking. But I had nurses that gave a fuck. And that's really important, man. If you go to a good hospital, I was at Mount Sinai. I had nurses that cared. This lady, she came. This Spanish lady, she came. She said, "Baby, I'm gonna get you right. You're gonna be all right." Because I was, I'm gonna tell the truth. I was scared to death. I had a friend, Marcus Garvey. I don't know. Some of y'all probably know him from the NBA. Marcus was a good brother. Marcus was like a year older than me, and he played at uh, Farley Dickinson, and then he played for the Nets. He did his tour in the NBA. He did some work overseas, and about 2 months ago, Marcus had to have his hip done. He had always said, "Man, I supposed to have surgery on my hip." He never did, and the day he went to have surgery on his hip, he didn't make it to the operation table. As soon as they started administering anesthesia, he died, and that was on my mind, and it kind of like f with me while I was going there. And you can't have stuff like that on your mind. And I was nervous more so than I ever been going to surgery. So um, this Spanish lady, she said, "Baby, I'm gonna take care of you." She took all the sheets off. I said, "I'm freezing." I'm freezing. But she took all. She said, "Baby, I got you. Just give me a minute." And she put some plastic stuff over me, and then she took one sheet and put on. I said, I'm like, she said, baby, just I got you. I said, so then I gave it to the father, gave it to her, and she, next thing you know, it started, the sheet started blowing up, and I started getting warm from my feet on up. And my fever was still, like I still was having a fever. I'm shaking. So the lady was like, just give it some time. And then next thing you know, my body just simmered down. My blood pressure was high and my temperature was still high, but I stopped shaking. And then she said, a couple of hours went by. She said, I'm gonna get you out. She took me out the bubble, put some cover. She said, I gotta get your temperature down now, because your temperature is past 102.8. And I was like, with that stuff, you could have, stroke, you can have all kinds of stuff, man. And it just goes to show you that, and it goes to show me that I gotta take better. I was on the road to taking good care of myself before I had my back surgery. Those who follow me know I had back surgery this time last year, February the 7th, and they reconstructed my back. The lower part of my back, put 4 pins and 4 rods in there, I think, like 4 rods and 4 pins. And then now, and this nigga falling apart, right? So I say, yo, your old ass is falling apart. I've been through a lot of wars, man. So they got my temperature down, and the next day, that afternoon, I was able to go home, which was a blessing. Shondell Williams from Buffalo, you in there? Cadillac T, thank y'all, brother. Appreciate y'all for being there. Queen, Quina, John, Juan Costado. I came here today, man, to let y'all know that I was all right. And Keisha Williams and Crypto Colors, I want y'all to know that I'm still gonna be in this fight. Everybody knows why I use the term Diddy. Diddy is a fucked up term. Anything that's Diddy is fucked up. And this don't have nothing to do with Donkey Kong Jr. because I used to love playing that shit. Donkey Kong Jr. was Diddy Kong. You know what I'm saying? So, like I tell everybody, if they listen to me, it was a proverbial pun that Big played on this nigga for him to call his name Diddy. I use it. And everybody else. Machiavelli Jr., what's going on? And anybody who go and check the facts on it is that. If you seen my video before I went into the hospital, I took a part of it out because I spoke to a couple of young cats and choke no joke. And MREC always try to put me up on game, and sometimes, my old ass don't listen well, is that a lot of these cats out here want some attention. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to give them no attention no more until they come see me or until they see me in the street. And it's going to be trust me, it's going to be a whole different story if you run up on me. I'm not a dude that's looking for anything. I'm a peaceful man. I've always been out here to help other people go to the next level and do the right thing. Anybody who knows me to be like that. And they know me. I ain't got a problem with laying down my life for somebody I'm with and around. I've always been that type of dude. So, but on this YouTube, it's a whole different era in life where these cats come out here and they say little stupid shit when the proof is in the pudding. Anybody that knows me, everybody who knows the situation with the last big night, who watched my part of it and watched people who tell it, you understand, they know I've never been Big's bodyguard. Only time I've ever been around Big is when Puff put me on him or Puff told me to watch out for him. And I want you to take this to your grave. You can ask D-Rock. Had I been Big's bodyguard that night, Big would be alive today. And I know he's running with Puff. I know that's Puff Boy Whiskey the Don. I know that's Puff Boy. You know what I'm saying? Sonny G, Rob Dickerson. I know that's Puff Boy. But if you get him man to man, he will tell you. And he told other guys this. Shout out to Dre. He just had a new restaurant out here in Jersey. He has a barbershop called Bespokes. You know what I'm saying? But he just opened up a new restaurant. He's told people that, like Dre, that had I been Big's bodyguard, Big would be alive today. So sometimes I get upset when these when these little half a homo cats get on this YouTube and try to, you know, big they self up and want to be into something when I lived it. You know, I lived through the mid 80s and the 90s when you wouldn't breathe hard in a room with certain cats. And I was there. What up, Shitter? What up, the Shitter? What's up, boy? Salute to you, brother. I'm sorry to have y'all up all side this type of night, man. Elliot Noodle, but ain't nobody going to work, are they? But anyway, I want to inform, and I hope somebody from the west side of Harlem, around 126th, 27th Street, over there by St. Nicholas, watch my program. And if they watch my program, Nola May, I want, and they know that girl who got attacked, I want to give her some information on this, and I want to get on the police ass. See, this is what we're talking about as black people. They come on the news and say, oh, they don't have no suspects, they don't know nothing, nobody came forward and stuff like that. Man, get on the beat and do y'all damn job, brother. Because I'm looking on television and I could tell you a whole lot of stuff and I don't even know those cats. First of all, we know they from that area. Because in Harlem, if you ain't from a certain area, you don't hang out in the liquor store, you don't hang out in the bodegas, you don't hang out in the delis, you don't hang out in that area unless you from that area. Or you got a serious past from somebody in that area. That's the first thing. So if it was a little white girl and she was beating, or a white woman that was beaten, y'all be knocking on doors. Y'all be having pictures in y'all hand. George Sim, no doubt. I'm a firm believer in that, George. Jim Jones, yo, no doubt. I'm a firm believer in that, Sonny G. So now, if it was a little white girl, y'all been doing y'all job. Secondly, this nigga got on a red, shiny, half a homo ass Montclair coat. That with gang beads around his neck. See, I work for the Division of Parole, and the guys who worked in the gang unit one guy worked in front of me, and at one time, who was that? Who's that on the side of me? He worked in front of me, Lesnar. Now he's over the NBA. You know what I'm saying? He used to work for the NBA too. Now he left parole, went to the NBA, and he knows all the gang members. And he used to tell us everybody that was the gang member in the NBA because they paid him because they wanted to know. And some of your stars are big gang members. Because when they was throwing signs and everything like that, they teach us all the signs. We got their whole lessons. You understand? We learn their whole lessons, their signs, and all that shit. So, he got on gang beads, he got a red coat on, and I'm going to go out there on the window. I'm going to jump out the window right now. Ron Brown. I'm going to jump out the window. He's a blood. Made in Philly. I bet you anything the niggas are blood. Andy Moore. I like that name, Andy. I ain't gonna put that out there, Andy. I'm not gonna put his name out there because I like dude. I fucks with him like that. He used to come to Sue's with my man, Uppy, and when he was over in China. So I'm not gonna put his name out there when he's over in China. You ain't hear it from me. Goonie Goon out there in the loo. Salute to you, brother. Yeah, it's a sad situation. So for the people who don't know, let me start over. It was a young lady who went in a liquor store to get her a bottle of wine. And if anybody know her, I don't know what kind of wine she got, but Big Gene, to my heart, please get in touch with me so I could buy her a case of the wine that she was buying in that store. You understand? I want to buy her a case. You understand? I know she's recovering. Whatever she was drinking, I don't give a shit what it was. Big Gene want to buy her a case of wine. You understand? Because that could have been my daughter. You understand? That could have been my sister or one of my nieces. So my heart goes out to that young lady. So now, she refused their advancement. And about 5 or 6 of them went out there and beat her up, man. Kicking her, I don't care what she said, I don't care. Nigga, you just don't do no woman. You don't do nobody like that. That lady wasn't bothering y'all. If you would have sat right there and sat down and don't say nothing, whatever like that, you may have had a chance by yourself or some other thing. But you can't expect no woman, you with 5 or 6 niggas, for her to stop and want to talk to you and everything like that. You ain't that fly, brother. Not sitting up in the liquor store. Now, yeah, this Big Gene talking. All this gangster stuff out here in these streets. All these young cats, man. I don't know. We didn't act like that. We didn't do that. Y'all don't care about certain situations, and I want to applaud the brothers who went out there on Saturday nights and said, we ain't gonna stand for this, man. And I knew a couple of those guys from the pictures. You understand? And they say, we ain't gonna stand for this. If we don't take care of our own, who gonna take care of us? Because the cops ain't doing what they doing. That dude might got a probation officer. Because if he's a gang member, 9 times out of 10, he been in some kind of trouble, or somebody got some kind of intel on him. The coat shows it. The beads around his neck shows it. And the people in the area know it. Because people don't hang out in spots like that. People don't hang out in spots like that unless they from the area. Get on your motherfucking job. Go knock on some doors. Go talk to people in the street. And somebody somewhere is going to say, yeah, I know, dude. He live in that apartment over there. Or he be with such and such. That ain't snitching, brother. You being a citizen. That ain't snitching. Come on, Mike Matthews. We're not doing that, Mike. We're not saying that. We're not even putting that in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? You know that she might have did that. She might have snitched. She might have did that and stuff like that. Come on, nah, brother. It didn't happen like that, brother. You could see the atmosphere and what they was doing and how it went transpired on the thing. Lucky Lefty, I hear you, 914. C4 Taurus. I understand that. You know, but you can't hold your wife from not going in certain places and certain things. But I understand what you're talking about, man. You understand? And I be trying to tell my daughters them about that shit too. I gave them certain plans, but they may not be listening. I say, sit there. If a guy start talking to you, start act like you're interested. Hold on. Oh, this is my mother. Ma, I'm over here on 127. I'll be there, Ma. I'll be home. I told my daughter this the other day. I said, yo, you say, yo, Ma, I'm on 127 in St. Nick, or I'm on 125th and Lennox Avenue. I'm on 110th and First Avenue. Yeah. Mama be home. I know I said I was gonna do it, Ma. That's my sign. I'm running every motherfucking light. I'm blowing past everything. Cops pull me over. They gonna have to pull me over with their siren and stuff like that. Cause I'm taking them right where my daughter's at. If they behind me, they gonna stay behind me. Cause I'm going right where mine's is at. These phones ring and she on the phone like that, nigga, I run out the house with the gun butt fucking naked. I'm going to save mine. M Stag the Great, you've done that? Yeah. Miss Mary, I talked about that. Mary Vassan, I talked about that. We got that snitching shit fucked all effed up, man, the black community. No. I want to educate y'all on some other stuff too. Because they know, they gotta know. It's some intel out there on those cats. They got a probation officer. Somebody's doing something. They got backpacks and all that stuff like that. There's some intel out there on that, guys. And all you got to do is get one because they facing gang assault. Here we go, another one. Those kids on the bike who stopped that white guys. You see they caught them. Stopped that white guy and his mother. You understand? They may be in European or something like that. Because he said he's been in New York City for 30-some years. They caught them just like that. 2 days didn't go by. They had some on them just like that. Keep what real with each other? LaToya Watts, we supposed to keep really with each other. I don't know what you mean by that. Yo, it's a lot of trash in our community. And sanitation can't pick it up. The wacky world of TV, yeah, man, you just snitch like you should. They do that in our community. It's certain things they put in our community so we don't progress. You understand? We don't progress. So that's why they say snitch is you being a citizen. You saying the right thing. And you're right. Hold on, who that? Right, I gotta see that. Clydro, 1987. He said, there's every camera, are cameras damn near on every corner. Yo, Clyde. The FBI report shows every 17 feet in the city of New York, every 17 feet that you walk in any direction, a camera will pick you up. A camera will pick you up. Randy Christian. Yo, listen to me. Women needs to know some techniques that they do. Mama, if you got keys in your hand and somebody goes to do something to you, because we need DNA evidence. We need evidence to show that you can't fight with your hands all the time. I wish I had some things here with me. But you take those keys when you go into the store and you lock those keys, each one of those keys in the middle of your fingers, like this, and ball them in a fist. You understand? You have those keys coming through there. So when those niggas go to do something, you start all kind of way with your keys. Your keys is gonna rip something on them. They might rip some blood on their face. They might do something. And everybody in New York City that's been in the prison system, they have to take a DNA test. Everybody got DNA on them. Anybody, if you got a felony, you know, they done swabbed your ass. Christine Lucas. All them kisses, Christine. Stop it. I just got out the hospital. Fee from H-Town. What up with you, ma? So it's a learned kind of technique that later on that I'm going to tell women stuff that they can do. But take those keys and put them in the middle of your fingers. When you walk in the store and get your stuff, have your strong hand with your keys in the middle of your fingers. You understand? When you're in a situation like that, whether you know, just do it when you're walking home. Don't be on your phone. You can't even be on your phone no more. You can't be on your phone no more. Don't even do that to you. Don't play yourself like that. Sometimes mace is good, but sometimes it's called depending on where the wind is blowing, you can spray that shit. That shit spray back in your face. We call it something back. We used to call that. It's a technical term called. It's a drawback. It's called drawback or something like that. Yeah, you right, Cedric Hampton. We get a big L for this joint. This joint right here make all New York real niggas who go out and have fun look bad, man. These young niggas is making New York niggas look New York niggas looking real bad, man. Real bad. And something gotta stand up. Somebody gotta stand up, bro. Bro, it wasn't one guy that did that. It wasn't just one guy. That lady said it was more than one guy, bro. And then let me just tell you the story, bro. When all of them walked out the store like that on her, it's called intimidation. If they didn't stop him, they are part of it. They gonna get gang assault, brother. If they don't turn on him, they're gonna get gang assault. In New York City, that's 5. That's a flat 5. Unless it's played down. This nigga over here talking about, yo, there's only one dude did that. And Crypto Color Lights text her, it was 3 of them that did it. Kicking us. She said, one guy did this, one guy kicked me, snatched my phone out of my hand, all that shit. Come on, man. Well, here we go. Bruh, don't put yourself out like that. That young lady know. That lady know who did that. Stop that, brother. You're making yourself look bad on here. It was more than one guy. And he bit her in her face. She probably was whooping his ass. And the nigga, when a motherfucker bites you, you think you losing. Ask Tyson. Yo, Big G might go get your ass now. Karen Scott, shout out to you, mama. Uptown in the house. Yeah, Miss Scott. Yeah, listen here, man. I know, I know. I've seen niggas. I've been in situations where it's that I have to go in the house and get this nigga out because his wife then came to the office. I don't want nobody to know, but it's at night and she got her sunglasses on. She take that shit off, nigga then beat her. and gotta go get him. And we out. I had a boss, he said, I don't care how much overtime y'all need. Get him off the street. And I know 9 times out of 10, niggas don't have nowhere to go. Nowhere to go. Somebody say Queen Flip got the interview on. I don't mind saying guys' names who do that stuff, bro. You know, thanks for that. You know, they say you can go on Queen's Flip and watch the stuff. You know, this arena is big enough for everybody. Some people gonna come see me and see what I gotta say, and how I put it together. You know, some people gonna go see other people, and I don't have no problem with that. Yeah, and we got guys on here still with that stuff. Yo, if I got any of my moderators out there, I know it's late. Anybody on this situation, anybody saying anything derogatory towards or in favor of those cats, you know, I'll get them out of here. I don't know pretty much what I'm doing, but on Code Away, she is messed up. Azar McLeek, salute to you, brother. All right, feet from Old Town. I mean, from H Town. I said Old Town. This H Town. Houston. Just Stokes. Thank you, brother. So now, this is what we got to do, man. We got to stop the bullshit, man. We got to see when you see some shit like that, bro. I understand. Be world star, world star. Fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here in the world star shit. Ma, get in my truck right now. Ma, get in my truck. Get in my car right now, Ma. I got you. Y'all little niggas need to stop that bullshit. Oh, gee, yeah, okay. I keep my lawyer money on the side, nigga. Moses Rembrandt. I keep my lawyer money on the side. I know y'all gonna look them up because that's what y'all do. But I got my lawyer money on the side, especially seeing somebody doing some. Nah, it's not happening around me, man. And there's some other men out there like that too. And we gotta stand the fuck up, brother. We gotta stand the fuck up. These young cats don't have no respect. They be fighting old people. I don't consider myself old, man. Yeah, I'm 57 years old. Been through a whole lot of shit. But I'm telling you, if you last that 2.5, 3 minutes in a scrap with me, my friend's gonna be making some noise. Somebody said, I'm just reading a couple of things, y'all, just to stay active with y'all, man. But my friend's gonna be making some noise. And they got loud mouths. Like American Express. Don't leave home without it. Lisa Jackson. Come on, Lisa. Your neighbors are cooking something that stink. Oh my God. Lisa, you gotta get out of there then. Nah, Caesar, I ain't doing 3 minutes with Tyson. I don't give a fuck. You got to be out your mind. That man's a professional at what he do. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna run. I ain't gonna sit up there and not do nothing to no man. To no man. But I'm not inviting Tyson to no fight. I'm just saying what I said. Proof is in the pudding. I'm just giving you something to think about. If you bite a woman in the face, you understand? She might was putting work in after she dropped that bottle. Psh, you bitch ass nigga. Woo, woo, woo. And he started seeing that he was losing. Chief Williams out there in LA. Clydro, thank you for that super chat. Nah, New York gangs don't do it like LA, bro. I just talked to my man from LA. He run out in LA all the time. Shout out to Charlie. What up with you, boy? You understand? He always in LA. He runs back and forth. And he was like, yo, man, it's a whole different the gang atmosphere and New York gang atmosphere and LA gang atmosphere is totally two different things. Totally two different situations, man. Corey Campbell said he'll fight Tyson for a few minutes. Okay, you probably would, Corey, but back in his day, you probably end up retarded and couldn't spend the millions after he finished with you. Unless unless you train like that. You know what I mean? BOK Warrior Spirit. Yeah, there's some women out here. She probably get busy by herself. She got a daughter. She protect herself. But listen here. All I know, if somebody know her, man, and this ain't no bullshit, man. Yo, Kiki Williams. Wow. Kiki just gave us another story. Yeah, we dealing with this, Kiki. Thanks for that. Thanks for that story, though. She was talking about, can I review the story of somebody did a no-knock, the cops did a no-knock warrant in Florida, and she thought it was intruder. Now they trying to charge her with attempted murder. That's different. We don't supposed to have a right. If she has a right to that weapon, she had the constitutional right to protect her property and herself. And if they came in and she started shooting, you understand, with a no-knock warrant, they should have knocked, because she has a right to protect herself. If their gun is legal and she has the right to have it, a good lawyer get her out of that. Somebody says the same thing happened to Breonna Taylor. Yeah. Yeah, cold away. He asked to buy her liquor, and she said no, thank you, and everything like that. And then he got into his feelings. He wasn't gonna pay for it anyway. He bought that Montclair, that shiny ass Montclair. I think it was a Montclair. He bought that red ass shiny ass coat, and he ain't had no money to spend on her no way. You right, Caesar Corner. Listen to me. I don't give a fuck if you right, wrong. If you got a job, listen here, fellas. If you got a job and you about right shit anyway, listen to me. I tell people listen to me all the time. Figure out your bills. You have 6 times your bills. If your bills is $3,000 a month, you got to have $18,000 put aside before you spend a dime on your Jordans, on your sneakers, on your jewelry, on anything. You have $18,000 put aside. You understand? If your bills are $3,000, you understand? At least have $18,000 put aside. Then you got to have $10,000 on the side for your lawyer shit. And you ain't got to be on the street because regular citizens like you and me can get in trouble on some bullshit. And those prosecutors don't give a fuck if you wrong, right, or indifferent. They just want to win a case. The lawyer gonna ask for $1,500 just to look at the shit. Then if you go to court, he want another $5 on top of that. Then if you want to go to trial, he want another $5 on top of that or better. Been there, done that. So listen, I tell you this all the time. Save your money and it'll save you. Niggas want to worry about how they look. I remember, yo, let me blow this cat spot up. Everybody wanted Dapper Dan shit back in the day. Me and my people used to get our coats and our jackets for Dapper Dan. We no more than $60. Yo, you got that from Dap. Dap was hitting other niggas for $250. He was giving our coats and our jackets for $65 at the best. Never gave Dap over $65 for none of those jackets I used to have on. We knew what Dap was doing. Now, if you buy something leather from him, you might pay $1.25. But we wasn't paying no more than $65 for those jackets. And I'm gonna show I'm gonna show y'all some of the stuff that I used to wear. I'm gonna get the pictures out. They was called Dapper Dan Special. You had a jacket, it'll match the hat in the whole 9 yards. He was doing jackets and hat, they was matching shit like that. Now, check this out. Dap used to have these niggas thinking they was in Louis Vuitton and Gucci when we know they wasn't. He would he would get some leather and have the Africans silk screen and print Gucci on it, and print Gucci Louis Vuitton on it, and print MCM on that shit. You hear me? Niggas was thinking that he was getting the leather from Gucci and Louis Vuitton and all that. That nigga was taking the leather and printing it on there himself. He with Gucci now, so you know. A trick to the trade. If you see a nigga that's doing some Louis Vuitton shit, some Gucci shit, they printing that shit on there themselves. Bruh, Alpo coat wasn't fake. It was a Dapper Dan. It was a Dapper Dan, nigga, yeah. Come on. Dap printed that Louis Vuitton shit on there. My man should have said the Nigerian special. He did your 4-runner seats? Yeah. He went and got some leather and he printed that shit. He had the silk screens and would print that shit on there. Come on, man. Tony Snow, he is a designer. No. Dap is a nigga that he got design. He's a designer on thing, but he's a nigga who could tell the Africans how to do it and what to do. The Africans sold that shit up. He used to have in his basement right there on the Ave. I'm not gonna say where he living because he still might be living there too. Still might have that property. Dap used to be up there, had them Africans down in there sewing their ass off. Sonny G, yeah, he got paid. So these niggas sitting up there talking about, yo, I want a Dapper Dan, this, that, and the third, giving Dap $1,200. The Dap probably paid about, if he did a coat, and if it was a leather coat, Dap probably paid about $50, $60 for the leather. Africans might charge them like $15, $20 to just sew this shit up that day. I need this done. No, he's paying them. He's paying them by the day. So them niggas were probably getting $125, $200 a day, and he was making sure they was putting shit out. Nigga, I ain't bad mouthing Dapper Dan. If I want to bad mouth Dap, I could bad mouth Dap. Get out of here. I'm just telling niggas what was going on. And if you don't like it, nigga, get off the channel. My man said he used to buy fake Jordans for 15 and sell them for 100. But listen, let's not get off the subject, y'all. No, I'm just trying to tell you, all this should be a facade, man. These niggas be out here, man, faking the funk and everything like that. And want. Shit, I wouldn't say I wouldn't buy. I wouldn't say, thank you, Miss D. She said, my face is priceless. My face is expressive. I'm not saying I wouldn't buy no fake shit, because if I could find a Louis Vuitton belt and they take $50 or $30, nigga, listen, I know you ain't, get out of here. I'm not giving you no $65, $70 for that shit. Get out of here. Take $30, $40, you can have it. $50, I might pay a little 50 because I'm a big motherfucker. It's gonna be a lot of leather. But I know they printed on that shit. That's not Louis Vuitton. Ain't nothing about Louis Vuitton about that. Ain't nothing Gucci about that. Yeah, you could do that. 28th Street, you could do that now on 28th Street. They was having the Africans be right there. Then they'll take you upstairs and all like that. And you can get all that shit. Yeah, man. So, I'm feeling a whole lot better, y'all. I showed people that 6-inch scar I got on my back. They had to go into the doctor. They had to put the camera down my throat. This shit is crazy, and because they thought it was closer to my ribs than what it was. You understand? So they said it was about as big as an 8 ball. It was a tumor, but thank God it wasn't benign. Because my mother just passed, and she has cancer in 5. She has stage 5, because they said she had cancer in 5 different places, and God bless her. But the tumor was benign. I think that's the word, and I'm good. But the doctor said it was as big as an 8 ball, and I got a long ass scar in my back, and quick look at it. I want you to see my ass. Yeah. Long ass scar on my back. See. So, but I'm here. It's about 6 inches. Let's see. Let me go right here. So you see my side right here, and it goes all the way to the middle of my back. But we good. CBD is great for inflammation. What's CBD? Chedo E. Thank you, brother. Yeah, man. And like, people don't understand, man, when you take that anesthesia, you might not come out of that shit, bro. There's no guarantee, especially when you got high blood pressure and you diabetic. I suppose I have one more surgery. I have what you call not an ulcer. I have a hernia in my stomach, and they have to put a mesh in there. And I'm worried. I'm gonna tell the doctor, give me 2 more months to work out and get back strong, cause I'm not going under that shit unless I'm, like I work out. Oh, it's cannabis. Adam Stacks, thank you. It's cannabis oil. You know what I'm saying? They gave me a card for that shit a long time ago, for to do the vapors and stuff like that. It's just too expensive. Never, never. Chung, salute to you. Never. You Asian? Got a last name Chung. Korean? If you Korean, how you say hello in Korea? Uh, Ayo. Yeah, that's how you say. Uh, 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 in Korea, Ayo. And if you Mandarin, you speak Mandarin or Chinese, is Li Hao Mao, and you answer by saying Hin Hao. I don't know how to say your name. Is Isaiah? Isaiah? Isaiah with the Malcolm X. Isaiah X? Izaiah. Isaiah X underscore X. Thank you, man. Appreciate you, brother. A lot of y'all, y'all pray, y'all give me good information, man, and thank you. Hold on, let me see who that's right here. Tony Snow, what's up with you, boy? The real underscore YTV. Oh, New Zealand brothers always on here. The real underscore YT underscore V. And all the brothers out there in New Zealand. Shout out from Big Gene. I want to come to New Zealand one time, man. But I heard a number of white folks out there. Ain't no brothers in New Zealand. It's brothers everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know any brothers who can clear up pictures from street cameras, but I know some people who may know somebody because I know a lot of people in the industry, and I'll check with it. So hit me up on the Instagram, and we'll work that out, and I'll look for somebody for you. Karen, what you saying, Vaughn? Oh, snap. I just learned something, man. My man said it was the brother was out of New Zealand first. Indigenous brothers was out there, and uh, the white folks came out there and colonized their land. You see this shit, man? You learn shit all the time, man. We are indigenous brothers. We are majority or Mayor UK colonized our lands. Wow, man. See how they just came, just took up. They did America the same way. And these white folks don't want to understand, yo. Listen to me. Y'all came and y'all, and I blame a lot of shit on the Chinese too, though, because the Chinese was the one who developed and made gunpowder and bombs and shit like that, and guns, all that shit like that, for people to come over and just take over people's shit. Gave them for spices. Let's see right here. Yeah, Mac Young, you welcome. Yeah, Loon was Harlem World. Who's that? Max X, Ma X C3, MAUXIC3. Bro, I'm not gonna be on the Breakfast Club. I'm not gonna be on none of these um, high profile shows and stuff like that because they don't want to know the truth. They don't want me to get out there and say what I say, and it's going to stop their business that they get the Ciroc dollars, the all the other backdoor stuff that they get from them. You know what I'm saying? So they're not going to have me on those shows, and I don't care about being on there. I'm not going to go up there for free for them. No way. I'm not going to do that. And if I go up there, they're gonna try to what you call, and I tear that motherfucker up. I don't care who they're. They try to. You're not gonna disrespect me, man. I don't care who you got, who you think you got. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? Just to try to, you know, uh, do something on the strength of somebody. That's what they'll try to do, and they'll get the shock out their life. Drinking my tea. Reggie Robbins. Reg, I see you out there. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I see a lot of that stuff then cleared out on the channel too. Guys saying that sucker shit. My man Reg is out there. Reg, good up, boy. Thank you, sir. I'm gonna get back to some normal hours, man. But them drugs had me out. And when I leave here from y'all, I'ma go and pop another pill. I don't care what y'all think or what y'all say, cause I gotta get some sleep. The real underscore YTV, man. Thanks, man. You know, but listen to me. If I get one to talk to another and another to talk to another, we good. You understand? You know, like everybody think because I title my stuff Diddy that I'm talking about Diddy all the time. No, Diddy is a fucked up, some monkey shit to me. Diddy was, and I say this again, I'm gonna keep saying this shit. That was Donkey Kong Jr. son. That was Donkey Kong's son. And Big called Puffy Diddy as a proverbial trick on his motherfucking ass. And then he come back and name himself Diddy, which is a little monkey. Big is laughing, turning over in his grave. Ain't that right, Mac Young? Mac Young. Rajalia. Zamari, man, y'all got this crazy ass name. Zamarrip. I never seen that name before. Must be real nice. The Juice Show. No Sugar. Coke Game. Yes. Cypress Garden. Big is turning over in his grave. Yo, that nigga named himself Diddy. Because he didn't know what Big was talking about at the time. That dude there. Yes, sir. Oh, yeah. It's not clickbait. They did the Diddy. Diddy used to beat women, beat the shit out of Misa, beat the shit out of Kim. And that little girl got on that show and said he beat the shit out of her. On Tasha K show, kicked her while she was pregnant. And I know a young lady who called me, got pictures and everything, said he did the same shit to her. Wanted to come on the show and everything. I ain't gonna put her out there like that, because she's scared to death. I wasn't even trying to bait him, Ma. Go ahead. I'm not gonna do that. Thanks for the information. If you need me, I'm here. But listen, I've been here on an hour. I can go a little bit longer. You understand? If y'all want me to, and we can talk about a whole lot of things. But if anybody know that little girl, man, that got what you call, please just tell me. Just tell her, Big Gene got a case for you. You know what I'm saying? Oh, forgot this, y'all. I got to give y'all this information. Thank you. And tell her this information too. Those guys committed a crime against her. She has a job. It's a place, and it's a thing called Crimes Victims. Crimes Victim Organization, right? Tell her to see a psychiatrist. Tell her to see a doctor and everything like that. And with her face and everything like that, and it's messed up, the city has to pay for that shit. It's called Crimes Victims. You understand? And they have to pay her money for whatever her job from her job. They have insurance for people committing a crime against other citizens of New York City. If they didn't tell you that, Big Gene is telling you that, and I know that to be true. It's called Crime Victim Service. Mike Azari, he said Philly got that same shit. Bernadette Henderson says it's Victims of Crime Advocacy. Did they change the name, Bernadette Henderson? Because I know it to be crime victim. But if it's victim of crime advocacy, advocacy, that may be true. I don't know what it is. I don't know that name, but you check it out, mama. And people that know you, check it out. They need your pay stubs, so you don't lose none of your pay and nothing like that. And they go and you take the time out that you need to get. Des Dub say the Lou got it too. Nah, I can't get the vaccine. I'm allergic to seafood. I'm allergic to aspirin, contrast dye, and a lot of things I'm allergic to, so I can't get the shot. Wouldn't take that motherfucker no way. You see Hank Aaron? Yeah, God bless Hank Aaron, his family, and everything like that. Larry King was living a long time too. It won't be me. Not at all. Mr. Brochi, you a healthcare worker? Oh, I was in the hospital. They was talking bad about this shot. Those nurses was talking bad about it. It was, one lady said she was sick as a dog, and then she started feeling better like 2 days later. And then the second one, she said she got sick again. They wasn't saying good shit about the shot. New Jersey love. Yes. Mansa is right. He said, yo, Shorty took a pay for Puff and he put her in a place out in Cali. That's what it be about sometimes. See, yo, listen here, man. Y'all don't understand this. This is the game. Puff ain't gonna say nothing until the walls start falling in. And what I mean by that, when they tired of him and he's trying to save whatever, because he know if he open his mouth, there's receipts behind what I'm saying. When I told y'all that Buck was the dude who put the money behind Bad Boy, when Buck got out, released from the federal jail, where he at? Went straight to Puff's house. Oh, that's my child lifelong friend. But then you see Buck on stage with Tupac. You see Buck on stage with what's called. Now they coming out with this show. Hold up, check it out. They coming out with this show on, I think is Netflix or something, or one of those stations. They got all these people who were supposed to be gangsters and have street money, and they behind the gangsters and everything in the music industry. And I'm looking at some of them people and I'm like, yo, how the fuck they get to be on there? Somebody got their information wrong. Because truth be told, a couple of them niggas wasn't like that. And I'm talking about the New York side. Can't speak about nobody else. You heard? I was wondering where they get their information from. But everybody trying to glamorize who they was and what they did back in the day. Because it looks good and it sells. You know, it may be selling their books and selling they whatever they doing right now. Nah, bro. I used to laugh. You waited online until I said you came in. You would come in. And niggas that was big like that, I never made them wait online. Ask them, did they ever wait online? Adam Stacks. Yeah, I had this, Adam, I had this one cat talking about, yo, this nigga a lie. East Coast is gonna take care of the West Coast will. That shit never happened. Nobody knows where it is. These little niggas, if they don't see it if they don't see it, they don't believe it. It's okay. Cause it's gonna hit you in the face one day. Yeah, shout out to Harry O. He just got out. Salute. I'm glad he can enjoy the rest of his life with his family, man. Not behind those bars. That's a beautiful thing. Yo, I don't believe that unless you have less is murder or rape, pedophilia. Those are crimes that you should stay in jail for the rest of your life. But drug charges, not for the rest of your life. Nigga, Noriega sold more drugs than anybody could ever sell, and they only gave him 13 years. Why is our brothers in there to life without the possibility of parole? Fuck up out of here. Anybody agree with that? They out their mind. Noriega sold tons and tons and tons. His whole country, or whatever part he was developing and whatever he was over, sold more drugs than anybody. And they only gave him 13 years. You right, shitters. CIA privileges. Yeah, man. Somebody just hit me up. Trump was good for black people. Yo, did y'all see the statistics? Trump got more black votes than any Republican ever got. He got a hell of a lot of black votes. And he still lost. Okay, I'm reloaded. Richard Burke, what up with you, boy? Thank you, sir. 12. Yeah, man. They had these guys putting bricks, throwing bricks at the penitentiary. He more than his daddy was, I guess, KNG. No, that's not true. Anybody selling drugs working for the government. Yo, E, I'm doing the show right now, bro. What's up? Yeah, I'm downstairs in the sub basement. All right, later. All right, bro. Frankie Small said, "Dead voters tell no tale." Frankie Small, why you go out like that? No, it came out. You know, I seen the statistics. Trump got more black votes than any Republican president ever got. Yeah. Harry O got a pardon. Did anybody know why Desiree got a pardon over there at Rock Nation? Why did she get a pardon? That's kind of strange because you got to have a federal crime to get a pardon. That's strange. I guess Choke will talk about that. Marcus Adam out there in Flint, Michigan. They straighten out that water shit out there. It wasn't a magazine cover. Yo, Tupac was it reincarcerated or reincarnated. It wasn't the cover. Death Row had a magazine that they put out for their artists, and inside the magazine, they had Suge. Misa was next to him, and she had Justin in her arms, and Suge was hugging Misa. Suge was out. Misa was out there working with Suge artists because Misa was, Puff was like not giving her the money for Justin at the time. Nuts giving her peanuts, so she was out there working for Death Row. You understand what I'm saying? Because I think that's the cat who be hitting me. Talking about where's the cover? Where's the cover? Bitch ass nigga, that was way back then. You understand? So now, some people said they saw it. Some people said they had it or they saw it or whatever like that. But back then, what happened was we were Spider. Excuse me. Back then, we were downtown and Wolf brought the shit to Puff. And yo, my God, listen here, I was dying. Yo, nigga, Puff vein came in his neck through his forehead. Because it said what the East Coast won't take care of, the West Coast will. It was a thing that Death Row did from their book. When they put out the artists, their music, and what they were doing. It was a book that they had put out. Damien Gary, it was on the front page. I don't know if it was on the front page, Damien. Damien said it was on the front page. Nah, because Wolf had the thing folded. They had it inside. They had it inside too. You understand? But I know it to be true, nigga. Big bank paid little bank. I know that to be true. Jermaine Dupri is lying his ass off. Anthony Benson Jr. He talking about he got out big car, and then that's when he got, not at all, brother. He lying and the truth ain't in him. I just like the dude from the Green Mile. I went to school with him. He said he was supposed to work that day. That's not true. They wasn't hiring nobody. Christopher Allen, why you speak about somebody that was nobody? And I did speak about him. Do you remember the story about when I said I came downstairs, I came in the house when we was in Miami, and Mace had a girl in my bed, him and Jay Block, and I told him, don't you ever do that shit again. You take them little sluts up to your room. But I ain't got to speak about everybody, especially people that wasn't even on that radar. Yo, Xavier, if I talk too much and I tell my story, you like a little bitch that's listening. You must like it. You must like hearing Big Gene telling his stories and talking about things. Because you come on this motherfucker and I didn't make you push the button. If I'm here telling my stories and talking to the people who want to hear me talk, brother, I'm here. Thank you. Now you're famous. Yo, now you're famous. Reg gave him a timeout. Let that nigga go on about his business, man. Mo Bag Money. See, what? I supposed to come on this show and be like this. And tell y'all other people's shit. To repeat. Anybody who does this, either telling somebody else's story or telling their own stories. They just mad because I lived this life. I have not began to talk about man, listen to me. Let's go through the list. And some of these people I talked about. But let's go through the list before I get off this shit. Bodyguard Nate Dogg, Exhibit, Mac 10, Martin Lawrence, Jesse Jackson. Oh yeah, somebody wanted me to repeat this because I don't know what the story is about and why the real what it was about, Miss Kel or Yolanda, yo. I don't know why they want me to do this, but the night Pac got killed, Puff wasn't sure that Pac was dead. And he had somebody called Jesse Jackson, and Jesse Jackson called Puff back, called the people back. I think it probably been Phil that Jesse Jackson called back and told Puff that Pac was dead. Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? You know I'm going to tell stories, and you know I'm going to talk about my life, and you know I'm going to talk about things I saw and things I dislike, but you still come on my channel and you want to say little slick shit out your mouth when you half a homo and you wouldn't say that shit in my face. All right. That's where you feel? Now what you going to do about it? Nothing. Not a damn thing. Yeah, Jesse Jackson was Reggie. Jesse Jackson was in the hospital. E-Real 210. Oh, you up, mama? Okay. All right. Somebody woke you up. Ma, Gene on. It's one of my moderators. What up with you, mama? New Jersey Love, what up with you? So now, okay, we got Jesse Jackson. So I said Nate Dogg, Exhibit, Mac 10, Martin Lawrence, Jesse Jackson, Fat Joe, Scott Storch, was around 50, You know what I'm saying? Me and him rode next to each other on the plane when we went to Vegas. He used to come out to. I used to see him up at Black Hands. Um, who we got? We ain't gonna say the bad boy team. Been around the bad boy team. Um, Host of a few NBA players. Uh, was on teams with that. A few NBA players. Who else we got? Um, I was on the team with Sharon Stone. They paid $125 an hour. Okay. Uh, a lot of people for DJ K Slate when he had in his magazine. A lot of the dancers who made it famous was worked the same club with Cardi B. What other stars? What other stars? A couple of that just blow my mind. Just it's not on my mind right now, but I'm gonna write this shit down. Oh, and then got stories from Deion Sanders, uh, um, Jerome Bettis, John Sally. Who else? These are stories and conversations we had. Just a host of things. And niggas is mad. Because I could tell them. People that they call gangsters and street legends was next to them. Ate off the same plate. I'm conversating. Back then, no. I'm telling stories about the past. And people could use some of those stories and say, I'm not going to let that happen to me. Or use some of the things I've been through and to say, I'm going to be a better man. But we always got those band cats. And everybody know, somebody tell people on the channel what band means. Can somebody help me and say, can somebody help them, let them know what band means? Nobody knows what band is? Okay, let me say it then. Bitch ass niggas. Mo bag Mo. Peace, brother. We got these guys that come on here and they want to disrupt what I do. When it's easy for you just to click the button and go about your business. Ain't that right, Hassan? Let them know, brother. Sad person. Sad Parson, I'm sorry about that. Let them know. Them band niggas could click the button and go to somebody else. I don't live off this. You understand? I'm doing this because I like to do this. I like having fun. I like talking about the past. Because now, when you know something, you can say, Big Gene, nah. I think I deemed Gene to be kind of credible. And he didn't say that shit went down like that. Propane, Oakland, Oakland. You know what I'm saying? Let them know. Band niggas, bitch ass niggas. They'll come on here and They want to get famous because they want you to say their name. They want you to, put them in check. Go on, go with your little boyfriend. We don't need that right here. Terry, I don't even know, but he just asked the question because he didn't believe it. That's why he wanted to know. I guess he didn't believe it. I guess he didn't believe it, brother. Yeah, yellow peas keep good vibes. Yo, listen to me, man. I got good vibes. I got whatever. That's that new shit. Have good vibes, positive shit, stuff like that. I'm as positive you can get. But when shit stinks, shit stink. I'm not gonna have a pile of shit next to me. I'm positive, and I'm smelling shit, and I know it's shit right there, and I'm still trying to make good sense out of this shit smell, but it's still stinking, and I'm gonna still talk good about it. Get out of here. It's for somebody else, man. Nah, Gene, I was trying to define band as men copying and trying to do what everyone else is doing in the street. No, no. Tony Snow, yeah, he probably Jesse Jackson was. Yo, let me just tell you something. I bodyguard Jesse Jackson, man, and let me tell you something. Did I mention his name? Yeah, I bodyguard Jesse Jackson, and he was speaking at Riverside Church one time, and I was doing it through Elite Investigation, and I went to him like a gentleman. I said, "Yeah, what's up, Mr. Jackson? How you doing, sir? I have a detail on you. We got something in common. I'm your fraternity brother. You know what I'm saying? Say what I had to say to him. That motherfucker ain't say nothing. That motherfucker looked at me like, now I'm supposed to jump in front of a bullet for this motherfucker. If it's a situation, I gotta do what I gotta do. He ain't say nothing to me. When the cameras came around, and I think somebody from the camera crew knew, hey, G, what's up? And I said, what's up, man? How you doing, man? You working here? Yeah. He said, yeah. And he just grabbed, yeah, this is my fraternity brother. Yeah. like, this motherfucker ain't said nothing to me. I said, he ain't say nothing to me. Puff had Ashton Kushner. I was bodyguarding him and Ashton Kushner. We went to the next game. It's a lot of people I could just say, you know what I'm saying, but it come to mind. You understand? That I bodyguard them from Jennifer Lopez. You know what I'm saying? I could say that. But a lot of stuff will come to mind. This motherfucker just didn't say shit to me, y'all. Till them cameras came on. I was like, this motherfucker right here. Phony and bologna on a pickle sandwich. See, Webb, that was part of my brother's set. And that's all I'm going to say. Oh, you said who wins the fight between Pac and Puff? Oh, Puff can fight, dog. Don't think Puff no a nigga his size. He'll give him a run for his money. If it's just a regular one-on-one thing, because he can wrestle and all that shit like that. He used to wrestle in men's. So I don't know Puff Pac skills, but I know Puff got skills. You know what I'm saying? But you know, in my Pac, man, they yo, every girl Pac fucked with, he wanted to fuck with him too. You know what I'm saying? Rocky 314. You said, huh? Oh, why you do that, Rocky? Rocky 314. Why you do that, Mama? I don't know about him taking a punch like that, but I seen Chaz caught him one time. Pow! Chaz had caught Puff in the rib. Puff was bent over. You know what I'm saying? Because he was out of breath. He was playing with Chad. Yo, Chad, boom, Chad, bow. That prison shit. Chad called with that, like that. Ooh. I was laughing like a motherfucker. Just Stokes, he be praying too much. He cheating. No. I'm gonna read a couple of comments, man. I'm gonna get back to y'all. Hold on. Just Stokes, I just said that. Puff can fight. You know what I'm saying? Nigga his size or whatever like that. I don't know about niggas, bigger than him. You got to listen to when people are talking about shit, y'all. When people are talking, listen to what they say. You understand? Listen to what they're saying, because they're gonna say some shit, and you're gonna be like, hmm. If the nigga was does all that, he do this and he do that. How serious was he? What dude was this? What did he do like that? And I'll get into that a little later. But this ain't the time or the place. I had started this whole story out, this whole conversation about this young girl, man, and how these little boys diddied her over there at 128th Street, 127, 128th in St. Nicholas. She went into the liquor store to get hold on. Raphael Gary, thanks for that super chat. She went into the liquor store to get a bottle. A guy offered to get her a bottle. Whatever transpired, some words were said, and next thing you know, they beating up, kicking her, taking her iPhone, doing some dumb shit to her. You understand? They did a candlelight vigil over there to let her know that she ain't alone, and this shit gotta stop, man. These young guys gotta stop beating up old people because they can. They gotta stop, you understand, beating and fighting women because they can. And they don't have no self-respect and no respect for themselves. I say self-respect and respect for others, that whatever happened in their life, they want to take it out on somebody. Nigga, go to war. Go in the army if they'll take your ass. Go somewhere and try to make yourself, make something out of yourself. Because what's going to happen right now to you, when they catch you, you're going to get gang assault. All you little guys that was around there, if you don't snitch or you don't tell what happened, you're going to be a part of that. So go ahead and be ready to sit up in jail. Because that's what's going to happen. You're going to have to sit up in jail. Shout out to my man BK Fame out there in Red Hook. It's my brother from another mother. Shout out to my man Paul. Wherever you at, Paul. You in DR? Every 2 months. Yeah, Michael Patterson. Yeah, the Army don't want him. Someone gonna try to make you out a real man. Well, you know what, man? If you really look at the stuff, man, people ask me the questions. The guy just asked the question. What was his name? Terry. Why, Gene? Why Diddy don't help Big's case and speak the truth about it? Because. Why you think? Let me ask you a question. Let's run it down here. Let's break it down, Terry. If I give you $200,000 for your publishing, but you learn the game real soon and quick, and you start putting shit in your name, and you writing shit for Lil Kim and Lil C's, and I supposed to own it because I bought your publishing, and you letting them put it in their name knowing that they ain't right, how would you think I feel about you? If you have Lil C's, Lil Kim, Junior Mafia, Tracy Lee Cameron, The Commission, and Charlie Baltimore, and you take those groups to another company and not bring them through my company, how would I feel about you? If you made me look bad in front of my boyfriend, I mean my mentor, Clyde Davis, and the company that made you famous, how would I feel about you? Terry, do I need to say more? Why should I pay for your legal fees or help find your killer when you were robbing me? When you got me all in this East Coast, West Coast beef shit too. Because Big escalated it when he did that shit on the radio. It was a situation, but to have somebody to say something, then somebody van gets shot up. That's you, somebody could have died. You don't come back from that. You're right, Reggie. He did pay for his own funeral. They took that shit out on his money. He took that shit out of his money. So, supreme technique. He said, supreme technique. I'll be giving up too much of the game for free. Yo, the game ain't to be sold, brother. It's to be told. You know what I mean? Now, if everything I said, brother, all the shit that I said, if I'm looking for some money from it, bro, it don't. People don't. It don't set right with people in their heart. You know, I'm gonna finish up my book. I got somebody, and then somebody hit me up from Black Hands. You know, a couple of guys who's taking over Black Hands who there, and they say, yo, Gene, when I get back in town, we gonna get some people on top of your book, and we gonna sit down, and we gonna make a lot of shit happen. You know what I'm saying? And I said, okay, cool. Um, Shout out to Bones, shout out to Roof. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to G Money. So we they're gonna make a lot of things happen. So I'm gonna tell y'all the truth is that um, for a week or two I had stopped writing. You know what I'm saying? Because I was just trying to concentrate on my surgery and everything like that. And when you going through this book and shit, a lot of emotional shit come up, a lot of shit that happened came up, and you relive everything that you're trying to put. Because when I'm writing this book, I'm giving y'all me. I'm not giving y'all nobody else. You know what I'm saying? And it's nothing being held back. You understand? Like some of the stuff you're gonna know, some of the stuff you ain't gonna know. Cause some of the stuff is gonna be street shit too in there. You understand? And a lot of stuff I'm trying to hold off to certain people, you know, get out of jail. Heard they coming home soon. Don't want to stop none of that. Cypress Garden, yeah, you know, Pac was really upset because uh, Big was going to be a part of Thug Life. He wanted Big to be a part of Thug Life. You know, you don't put all that. Okay, check this shit out. Prime example. Pac was mad at Big because Big went with Puff, and Big somewhat stole the game from Pac. You understand? Round and round, round we go. You know what I'm saying? Pac's song. That's the highlight of Big's career because Big start seeing that, yo, if I talk about women and the money I got, listen to the words Pac is saying in that movie, and they take that blueprint and they put it with Big. I'm Big Papa, you know what I'm saying? Black and ugly as ever, but however, I stay Coogee down to the socks, rings, and rocks. If I take that format and that formula and I roll with it, I'm Big Papa. I'm making money. I'm doing. I'm praising the women, shitting on them, and talking how good and how fly I am, and how these honeys is loving me. You understand? And I run with that. I came famous off that. So Pac mad at Big because he took his format and ran with it. After he put Big on shows, teaching Big, you know, talking to Big, they doing this shit together. You know what I'm saying? Showing each other love. Now, Big take what he learned from Puff. I can't be mad at him, Gene, because he showed me how to get money. But the same thing Big did to Pac, Big turn around and do to Puff. You know what I'm saying? By taking my groups, taking my music, taking my shit elsewhere. So now, why Puff shouldn't be mad at Big? Like Pac was mad at Big. Think. Yvette Palacine. Why you say, oh God? We ain't giving him no air, Terry. Let him run into old boy. He'll see. Yo, somebody just asked me did Big have a reason for doing that? Bruh, if you take something that's dear to me to an artist, his masters and his publishing, it's the dearest thing he got. And because I don't know the game, and you supposed to be my man, and you supposed to teach me the game, and you take that from me, how much of my man are you? Okay, yeah, you gave me 200,000, but you knew this shit was gonna make me 200 million. And you call that business? You not my man. Puff told you. I did the same shit Sony and Arista was doing to artists. He said that out his mouth. Now, Ashley, I don't do no rituals, mama. Not at all. Urban Flavors. I don't know who Paul Buford was. Paul Offord was one of the bodyguards that Big had. He was actually one of Puff bodyguards, but then he wanted to make the extra money that week with Big and them, so he went with Big and them team. Him and the guy from Inglewood. It's in the FBI records for you guys who want to really know. Who want to say that I was Big's bodyguard? That I didn't shoot my gun. Yo, bruh. What I know about that, I'm putting it in the book Tupac reincarnated. The part I knew about that. But I gotta tell you, it's good hearsay. You know what I mean? Hologram AMC. Yeah, I know Hologram. You can't blame him from doing that. Frankie Small said, FBI sitting on all evidence. Eric Wilson, I'm good, man. I'm good. I'm trying to make myself sleepy enough so when I drop these drugs, I'll be out like a scout on a new route. Well, yo, crypto, what's that? Crypto Color Lights. I'm not saying he set it up, but he put Big in the avenue and put Big in the situation, bro. You understand? There's no way Big should be out there when we have the hit factory here. We got all these music places here. Why are you out in California? And I didn't know it was for 2 months. For 2 months working on Puff album. Fuck up out of here. Want him to run into something. Right after Pac died? Come on, bro. Stevie Wonder could see that. Who's Stevie Wonder, Gene? Young cat, who the fuck is Stevie Wonder? That's what the young cats are saying. Burberry 86, out there in Tacoma, Washington. I got family out there in Tacoma, Washington. Yes, sir. E-Real 210, what's up, mama? You good? Everything straight? Thank you for being out here. I'm going to let you hurry up and go to bed because I know people tired. Yo, Gene is tired. But we heavy in there. We got like 740-something people with only 447 likes. Motherfuckers say, I don't like them like that. I don't like Gene like that. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Damian Grayer. Yeah, he played his card how LAPD was giving him the heads up. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Phil Carson played. You know, Phil Carson actually come on my show. You know what I'm saying? He said it was all right. He'd come on the show in the whole 9 yards. Not ask one of the people who let me get it straight. One of the people that was the producers of the dossier said Phil didn't have a problem with coming on my show. You understand? But I don't know how to get me and him on the same thing so we could talk. so all these people would know what's going on. But I'm glad that Dorsey, is telling the story and doing what they're doing. King Abel, salute to you. Avet, was Palestine? Ain't nobody go. Yo, let me tell you this. Let me tell y'all this. I'm gonna go ahead and tell y'all this, man. Check it out. Some people came to me months ago and had me sign a little disclosure saying that they wanted me to do this show for them in the whole 9 yards. I can't tell y'all the show and everything because it's over with anyway. I could tell y'all the show and everything like that, but I prefer not to. But it was gonna be this show about hip hop artists that died and everything like that, and I was gonna be one of the commentators. And then everybody was on board, said they loved me. They had me do the screen test in the whole 9 yards. The lady said, "Yo, I love you. You are the perfect one for it." But one of the producers was friends with old boy, and she asked me, "Yo, how are you and Puff now?" And I was like, "What do you mean? You ain't seen my show?" I said, "You ain't seen the you must ain't watched the Gene Deal show." She was laughing and everything like that. I said, "No." I said, "Nah, I don't have no beef against him. I don't give a fuck about it. I'm just, what I'm saying. I talk about what happened, what we did, and what we been through. Me and this guy right there." Yo, Big Gene was a fly motherfucker still right there. Versace glasses, Versace tie. Look how I put that together. Yo, that nigga was mean. That nigga was mean. Shit. So then she gave me the whole spiel. She was like, "Yo, Gene, Tosh from SYR, New York. Is that Syracuse?" So then she was like, the lady loved me. She got like 40 shows on television. She got like 40 shows on television and cable and all like that. So the person, she loved me and everything. I call every once in a while. I say, "Hey, how you doing?" But because my stand on transgenders, my stand on band niggas, my stand on what the Jesuits has done to our people, I'm not going to make it. It won't be me. Oh my God. Reggie Tell out there, LV, Las Vegas. My man Bill is out there. Fair your face. Yo, Tupac Resurrection, I'm gonna give you some shine right now. Stop asking me questions, man. Why the radio station don't get Pac love? They give him love. What I supposed to know why? Yeah. My man BK Fame said, yo, Gene, yo, I'm gonna blow you up, Fame. Fame said, yo, it be some fine women on your channel, man. I be looking them up. You ain't stalking them, are you, Fame? He gonna be like, "Oh man, why you put me out like that?" Oh, Quentin Fry is in from Vegas too, huh? Vegas in the house. Shout out to Vegas. Yeah, man. I know that fucking T gonna keep me up, right? Shitta, what up with you, boy? Shy Low. Yeah. So what happened was them people like, yo, they hit me back like a month ago. Say, "Yo, Gene, um, don't worry about the other monsters left on the contract. We ain't gonna use you." Well, I knew that. Cause dog, there's no way I'ma say she's brave, and it's a he, she. No, it's brave. I ain't gonna say it's brave. It's crazy. That's your life. That's to understand. But you shouldn't be, if it's a woman's track meet, there's no way somebody was born a man should be running in a woman's track meet. I'm not agreeing to that. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not agreeing to that, y'all. You can't make me agree to that. And why would you agree to? If a man was born a, a, a child was born a boy, and in his mind they want to be a woman, they still should not participate in women's sports. I ain't gotta like what you do, like you ain't gotta like what I do. I ain't gotta like who you are, just like you ain't gotta like who I am. But because I think something don't make me. That's my opinion. That's my opinion. And you're not gonna make me listen to me. I did everything that I thought I was supposed to do to be successful in life. Went to school, graduated from college, had good jobs, raised my kids. Like I told you, I worked like a runaway motherfucking slave. Excuse me, y'all, I gotta get this charger in. Sorry about that. Battery got low. I worked like a runaway slave. Here we go again. That street light was that light pole was my lamp, and that curve was my pillow. I was going from one job to the next job. I heard a woman say on the internet, everybody gave her props, talk about, how a woman shouldn't expect uh, a man to pay all the bills, and a man to do all this, and a man to do all that, and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? If she ain't got her shit together. Okay. You shouldn't fuck with nobody who ain't got their shit together. If you a man, you should, when you go look for a woman, she should have her shit together. But don't tell me a man don't supposed to pay. Ain't no woman paying no bills, no house bills. Ain't no woman paying no food bill. Ain't no woman paying no electricity bills in my house. I pay all my fucking bills. You understand? Now, if she want to help, she could help. Now, I'm not saying that, I'm the king of my castle, but I am. I'm not saying I've never had a situation where somebody helped me, because they have. But what I'm saying to you, I'm supposed to make it happen. And what you got is gravy. That's the way I think. That's the way. I'm not telling you to think like me, but listen to me. If she paying half, she got half the motherfucking right. She gets just as much say as you get. Now, we can work things out because I'm reasonable. I don't need nobody at the finish line talking about, I know you was going to make it. I just need somebody to give me a glass of water while I'm running. Make yourself, make yourself the man you supposed to be. Yeah, that's your woman. Yeah, she live there. And if she a good woman, she'll say, babe, the mortgage is 2,000. You know what you need from me, and you supposed to say whatever you want to give, ma. Cause you supposed to handle that, bro. On the for real, for real. Whatever you want. And if she a good woman, she might say 500, 600, 700. She might do that. Cause she know you doing what you supposed to do. She know on Friday your check is coming home. I don't know, man. That's the way I think. Niggas be going, brother, listen, man. My man Tony Snow. Come on, Tony. If it's 50-50, you know where that other half is going to? Back in the day, a nigga like me. A nigga like me is tearing the other half of your girl out the frame. Because she doing 50-50 at your house. I was that type of nigga. She was doing 50-50 at your house. When she come to my house, she ain't got to do nothing. For her short stay. Tony, I'm sorry. Yo. You be like, honey, I'm home. She ain't got in yet. That's why they don't want me on TV. That's why they don't want me on your local cable station. Travis Wright said 60-40. Man, you don't put on no price of no woman, man. You say, yo, man, ma, help where you can. You know what I'm saying? What can you do? That's what you say. What you want to do, ma? That's real shit right there. Cause I don't mind going out there. I didn't mind going out there from one club, work my regular job. Then I go to Elite Investigation. Then I may go to a club. But see, I had those jobs in which I can go spend 2-3 hours, two or 3 hours with the kids. Because as a parole officer, I do my shit early in the morning. They still sleep. I'm out there knocking on niggas' door. Yo, Rosario, what up? What was the deal? Yo, all right, cool. Rosario, look out the window. I did 15 visits. You understand? Crazy, because back in the day, you do 15 visits a full day. Go write my shit up, boom, boom, boom. Before my daughters didn't get up, go and take them home, take them to school. Boom, 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 boom. Hey, daddy, they didn't even know I was out now. Boom, 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 boom. They get off of school, be right there, pick them up. Y'all do your homework? Some need? They mother make sure they go to bed. Boom. Before they got grown enough to take care of themselves, shit. Did all that. Still was out there doing what I had to do. Bro, if you ain't going, like, listen here. You got to be able to put in at least 12 to 15 hours of work a day, man, to make it happen out here. Even if it's just a part-time job or something like that. Or a part-time hustle, two extra 3 days out the week. To live the way you want to live. Nigga, I don't want to hear that shit. Niggas is jumping out the channel. Yeah, but those folks came to me, man. But because what I stand for and what I believe in, it's not made for TV. Niggas gonna talk about Bruce Jenner was brave. Bruce Jenner was out of his rabbit ass mind. Talking about he want to go back to be a man. He was never a man. Patrice Garner. Patrice Garner. Big Gene, I'm so glad being around Puff and seeing what you saw, and I heard he didn't ruin you as a man. I heard he didn't ruin you as a man. Not at all, mama. I had real men raise me, and they wasn't my father. I met my father at 16 years old. Oh, let me stop talking to y'all, man. Y'all gonna have me get a whole damn book up. Jason Kenner said, yo, I gotta work 15 hours a day to live a good life. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's just got to saying that Wayne Williams was um, not guilty of killing all those children in Atlanta. I think they knew that way back then, and they trying to do something right now to save, get them out of jail. Somebody just mentioned that and told me to get in touch with somebody about the project. Don't know about that. Yeah, yeah, crypto. Yeah, he said that. Crypto color lights. Frankie Small. That's what got um what's his name? The comedian Eddie Griffin in trouble. Uh Let me see, can I get this back up? Frankie Small said Diddy can't take a D, but can't take a joke. Diddy can take a D, but he can't take a joke. Okay. All right. I guess you know about that, Frankie. But anyway, that what got Eddie Griffin in trouble. Eddie Griffin said a joke, said, I can't believe how these homos is acting or something like that. I don't know verbatim what he said, but he said they could take a dick in their ass, but they can't take a joke. And they start taking him away from, stop some of his jobs in the show because he was just as big as any black actor and damn just as good on camera than anybody. But once you do something that is against the the Jews, the homosexuals, uh, just say the LGBTP community, what all that shit is like that. Once you do something against them in show business, you won't have chef life. Motherfucker said, earn your likes. Gene, who killed Pac and Big? Man, listen to me. I don't care about likes. I don't care about. You got the wrong one, brother. I'm not begging you for nothing. I'm not asking for nothing. This is just the format that people tell you. You know what I'm saying? You're about your likes and do I give a shit? What does it really mean? Yeah, you can't offend nobody, Yvette. Not at all. Sweet D said, why do they need so many alphabets to describe it? Because there's so many different shit is crazy. And you listen to me. I don't care what you do with your life, man, but don't say what I can't do with mine. Why I can't feel like I don't like what you do? I have the right not to like it. I have the right not to be around it. And I have the right to say that a transsexual man, you understand, what they call them, that should be slipping my mind. He shouldn't be running in a woman's race because he think he a woman. That means that I'm not gonna say that. No, I ain't gonna get myself in trouble like that. Y'all think y'all slick, man. Y'all not playing me like that, bro. I see how y'all try to do me, man. Yo, y'all wanted me to say that's like Dwayne Wade son want to go play women's basketball because in his mind he a girl. I'm not gonna say that. Let me look at the comments. I miss Aaliyah too. I met her on a couple of times. Transgender. Yeah. Patrice said transgender. Yeah, Patrice. I ain't even eat dinner today, man. I just ate that big breakfast. That's all I had. I wanted to make some mashed potatoes, but my daughter didn't bring the milk home till late. Because her boyfriend birthday. I talk about you want to. I had your ass. What are you doing up anyway, Miss Lady? I'm sorry about that. The battery was not connected. Yeah, her boyfriend and her are better. Well, she wasn't sick. Her boyfriend had the COVID, but he's better. He's good. Well, they were quarantining and everything like that. And I hope she can get him over here this week to set up the cameras. Because I want to show people how to take canned goods and make them taste better. You understand? Because we're eating the biochemical shit anyway. Because all our vegetables and fruits and shit like that is making with the DNA of plants, liquefied and everything like that, growing it in water, which is killing us. If we go back to farming, if we go back from eating food from the ground, a lot of this shit, this COVID and all this bullshit wouldn't fuck with us. That's how they try to kill us off by, giving us food that's not from the ground. They have the proper nutrients in. Patrice, I don't know if that's true, but somebody told me that uh, they were on a ventilator. I don't know, life support. I don't know about that. Well, you have freedom of speech until you come to the Jews and the transgenders and the LGBTP community. Yeah, but Jason Kenner, it's different strands of that COVID because my man just woke up after 8 weeks. And then one of my man's brother, he had to take him off life support, man. So if whatever they calling it, if they calling it COVID or whatever, like they call that shit COVID. My man was on the ventilator for 8 weeks. And he can't even talk right now. They just took him off last week, and one of my mans died from it. And niggas that was OGs to me died from it in the early stage. So it's serious. It's very serious. He said, participate with others that feel the same. It's only fair sport wise. C4 Taurus, yeah. That how the transgender Olympics. Okay, I'm all right with that. You understand? Motherfuckers running down the road, hey, all that shit like that. That's good. Okay, but don't put them with the woman sports. Come on, get out of here. Somebody say drop a Leah story. When her and Stacey Dash was out at the baseball field and we were playing, Rockefeller was playing Bad Boy. No, it's I get that to you, man. That's a whole nother thing. Oh, I'm getting tired now. I've been on here for an hour and Ashley Torres, I salute to you, brother, for your service and the truth. Stay blessed, brother. Mad love, you too. Thank you, Ashley. That was a nice one, Ashley. She ain't put no hearts in there. And because our man is next to us. Yeah, you could talk him, you could tell him, but you put a heart there if you want to. Put some kiss. You better not put no lips on there. Thank you, Ashley. Man, like that. Better not put no heart. I'm gonna let you type them right now. Go ahead. You can. Better not put no heart, better not put no lips, no nothing like that. Yo, when you loving life, man, and you did, yo, I've been through a whole lot of shit, man. At my job, I went through 6 arbitration hearings where they tried to take it from me, from fucking with them guys. But what they did was they thought I was fucking with that guy and looking in their records, and I was fucking with that guy. I was working for that guy, not that guy. They Biggie Smalls, because they said Biggie Smalls. When the LAPD them told them Biggie Smalls, they went that route. And I won. But every time I get in trouble, something happened, they would always bring the case back trying to get me on it. Oh, that was you, Ashley. Okay. Oh, remember when Mace got mad and asked why he was telling people? It went away. Let me see if I can get it back. Cali West. What up, Cali West? How you doing, boy? I'm trying to make it move. It's frozen up. Stay in school. What up with you? What's that? WJY cover for Wolf. I don't know what you mean by that, Daniel. Damien cover. Damien Gayer. Grayer. Damien Grayer. I don't know what you mean by that. One was like music file. What is your favorite Biggie memory? I think the day was B and D Rock's birthday. I think mine was the 16th, D Rock was the 17th, and we were in DC. And he got Puff drunk and made Puff took us just before Puff smoke a weed or anything, took a hit of a joint, and Puff gave them niggas the good gold card to say me and D Rock can get whatever we want to out the store. And Puff and Big was fucking with him and everything. And Big said, "Yo, man, you gotta take care of Big Gene like you take care of, like I take care of D Rock." And nigga Puff said, "Yo, I don't know how to take care of no man like that." Yeah, I remember that crypto. Nah, I didn't watch American Skin. What's that? Celestine Maud, tell us about Jay-Z. What? You gonna ask until and you gonna and they gonna threaten me. Hold up. She gonna say Celestine, Celesta, Celestia. Ma, tell us about Jay-Z. I'ma ask until you answer. For real? Okay. I don't really like Spike Lee movies like that. Some of them I like. Spike Lee is an asshole. All these people be acting like they about the black cause and the black about this and like that. They about themselves. For real, for real. You see Black Lives Matter over there when that little girl just got beat up by all those guys right there. Yeah, everybody going to these platforms in which you gotta pay for them and everything like that. Yeah, I guess. She had a music file. She had to be charged with a federal crime um, to get a pardon. Do you understand that? She had to be charged with a federal crime. Why would she need a pardon? You talk about Desiree. Shane Mia Thailand. Henry Everhurt Martinez. He in Chang Mia Thailand. Okay. How's it over there? I don't know what you mean by that, Rex Bacon. Say it right, or do it another way. I don't know what you're talking about. I thought Dr. Dre was gonna be that Grammy winner, and like around the Grammy, there's a big star, a big headline person usually die around that time. Don't know why. I thought Dr. Dre was gonna be that one. Y'all getting tired because of some of the shit they coming up with right now. We talked about that Cali West last time, and you missed the show. Nah, I don't watch Mr. Campbell. Not at all. Yeah, I saw that ad, Miss Dickinson. Hi, Miss Dickinson. How you doing? You don't come straight, Miss Dickinson be on your neck. Who said that? He said, "Why you single, OG?" Who said that? I met R. Kelly before. Nigga asked me all kind of crap. Who broke in Kim Porter's house? Turbo Lazar out there in Poland. Salute. Ain't nothing with him. That's what he is. A young punk. They called last week. That's all. You know, I gave him too much air. That's all they looking for. They looking to try to be famous. Then he gonna have a podcast and have it all about Big Gene. The Young Punk Podcast. Gene. I told the Suge Knight story before, bro. You late. A lot of these stories I talked about. Suge Knight grabbed my kid's mother. I was watching everything. I was in the corner. You know how you in a club and you just sitting back chilling? And my kid's mother, you know, beautiful Bayesian young lady, light brown eyes, natural hair, all that, light brown skin. She walked through the night. She said, Suge Knight? Just like that. He said, hey, baby, how you doing like that? Hugged her, kissed her on the cheek. Bitch! You sleeping with the enemy? Then she looked over and see me in the corner. She like, came over there to me, but Gene, that's Suge Knight. Well, go ask that nigga, could you stay in his room tonight? Motherfucker. Was shook for the rest of the night. She was drinking a drink like this. She was drinking a drink like this. Cause you could just look at him like. Now all my daughters are my complexion, right? Then my younger daughter came out light skinned like her, and she mean. Oh my God, she goes at you. She goes from 0 to 100 quick. My other daughters would call her Suge Knight. Because I told them the story. They call her Suge Knight. Yo, Suge. Mm. Where we at right now? Frankie Small, they selling bean pies. I don't have nobody I'm willing to speak on, man. Not at all. If it's gonna make my line and come back, I'll speak on it. It ain't coming back yet. Recipe for lamb? Yeah. Season that shit and throw some gravy on it. With peppers and onions. Whew. Yeah, like they gotta watch the videos and catch up, man. If they do, they do. They don't, they don't. But we here, man, and it's been a beautiful time. So, like I said earlier, this show started off about the situation with what happened to the young lady, and I want the cops, you know, to do their job because had it been somebody of a different race, a young white woman, somebody of Jewish descent, NYPD would have been on top of it like a fat rat in a cheese factory. They seen that guy with the red coat with the bead with the beads on her. They know he's blood. You know what I'm saying? You know the old saying: if it walks like a duck, if it quacks like a duck, it is a duck. So you might not have that attire on, what they say. You know what I'm saying? But if you dress like a, you might be a. I'm just saying. But from my experience, he's gang related. So you look in that book, you know that. The cameras is everywhere. They see, they know he gang related. You can see the beads on him to tell you. If I know that, being a retired officer, the officers on the job that's in the gang unit and everything, they know that. You ain't gonna have that part of town, you're not gonna have that bright ass red coat on and not be gang related. With those gang beads on. Rico Suave, Frankie Smalls. Frank Smalls said that. Frankie, that wasn't me. Frankie, yo, hold on. Y'all see that, Frankie? Don't try to get me in trouble. Frankie, don't try to get me in trouble, man. Frankie Smalls at 303 said, Rico Suave. I don't know why this thing keep going off. You gotta plug it? Yo, Frankie said, Rico Suave. Oh, you talking about the RICO Act? Oh, no. Yo, they're not going to get the RICO Act. That's not conspiracy, Frankie. I thought that's what you was talking about. I'm sorry. I ain't trying to get you in trouble, Frankie. I ain't had niggas talking about you talking about the red court because it was RICO? I was RICO Suave in the red court, Frankie? Nah, Frankie, I wasn't. Frankie, I apologize, brother. I thought that's what you was talking about. They're going to get the gang. They're gonna get gang assault. You know what I'm saying? New York City, that'd be gang assault. You know, the RICO Act is conspiracy. That wasn't a conspiracy case. That's not a conspiracy case. They're going to get what you call gang assault. Totally different. 5 years straight out the top. I thought you was talking about the dude coat was like he was Dominicano or Puerto Rican. Sorry about that, Frankie, man. I apologize, brother. You know what I mean? Oh yeah, he when he go to Rikers, they gonna wear his ass off. He gonna be in PC. They gonna put him directly in PC. Who the hell is Sparkle Dio from South Carolina to North Carolina? Who the fuck is that? I don't know anything about the Nipsey Hussle case to speak on it, brother, and about the judge. Assassin BX, yeah, oh yeah. They say it's a $10,000 reward out for to take those guys out. Everybody in the projects would be like this. There they go. Shit. Niggas be out like don't pay $10,000 overtime hours. Just put it out there. That's what they should do. For real. When crimes like that are commit, you ain't gotta pay all that overtime hour. Put up a hotline and make sure people get their money. Or the word start going around. Well, Trey Songz just went to Oh, the game is the game over with? The game is over with? Who won between Kansas City and what's it called? Phyllis Alvarado. Thanks, Phyllis, for that super chat. Somebody said Trey Songz got arrested. He went into they say he went into the Kansas City locker room talking about, hey, Diddy here? Jokes, man. Just joke. I don't know that dude. I know his family. Clarence Avon. I never met Mr. Avon. I seen him, but I never met him personally. I'm looking at these things, man. Yes. Yeah, they know they got them clear, real clear on the camera. Oh, it's gonna be Kansas City versus what was the score? Anybody know the score between Kansas City and what was the score? Who was they playing? Kansas City was playing damn. I forgot who they was playing. Yeah, Teresa Bell said, yeah, he in jail in Kansas City. Oh, they beat Buffalo. Well, anybody know the score? Ramon, good night. Take care. I'm gonna get off here in a few minutes myself. I've been on here 2 hours, kept some of y'all up. You know, I do this for my truck drivers. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my truck drivers, they be on the road, you know, putting in their work, and they say they listen to me. You know what I'm saying? James Robinson and a few others. They be on the road and everything, so they listen to me. They can't type in and nothing like that. So I want them to stay up. I want them to make to their destination. Brandy, why would Jag come at me? Me and Jag were gonna cook together one day. Swirl Girl said the video is online. The cop attacked Trey's son for no reason. The proof is in the pudding, Noah Ritter. Noah Ritter said Biggie referring to Puff as Diddy Kong is rent free. Yo. Anthony just came in talking about who's going to Riker. Oh, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Listen to me. I've been on here for an hour and 60 minutes. Listen here, y'all. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Trey in the locker room and LOL. Oh my God. Shake my head. I'm still laughing. Oh. Oh, somebody was saying something. Listen here, y'all. I'm back. I'm out the hospital. I thank God that the tumor was not benign. I appreciate all y'all prayers, man. I got a 6-inch scar. My back is hurting now. I haven't took the meds. I'm finna go take them shits and I'm gonna be out like a scout on a new route. I thank y'all, man, for being here. I thank y'all for y'all prayers, man. You know, I thank y'all for the Cash App, that Big Gene 52. I thank y'all for the PayPal. I thank y'all for just being here with me and being y'all, man. It's giving me a lot to do. It's giving me a lot to talk about. And it's nothing but love. Let's take it here to the head. We're going to think it. From the lips, we're going to speak it. And from our heart, we're going to live it. From Big Gene Raw Deal, Last Big Night to Cooking and Conversation. Y'all be good. Peace.